We are situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Tonight, we wrap up Week 3 with a good Monday nighter here between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. They begin with a run by Barkley, and he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. 5 yards on the game's first play.
Played earlier. Fucking
this defense
bitching,
for the
complaining the whole game.
Very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
2 straight runs of 5 yards, 1st and 10. The Giants at 1-1 through 2 games thus far. They were losers their last time out. Trying to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
They'll go to Barkley again. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
They're going to try to just run the ball.
That was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Barkley inside handoff. Oh, he's got a little daylight. 1st down, Giants on a pickup of 14. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley.
Get it done.
They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
2nd and 9 from the 44. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, Jones to Barkley on the check down. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 41-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
And a short gain down to about the 33. So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Jones.
Thank you.
Thank you. This is intercepted. Picked off, Byron Jones. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the 1st half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. Prescott's throw pulled in by Lamb. He's got room past the 30 and way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with him. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. And the corner blitz gets him that time as he goes down for a short loss.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders. Now make that a second sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
Well, they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
What the fuck was that?
Intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. We're scoreless after 1. Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Jones to throw on 3rd down, eluding the pressure right. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a 1st down himself.
Here's Jones on 1st down. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. The Giants on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Jones now From the gun on third down. And that is incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their second drive here of the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 23. A good pickup there, a 22. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Quick hitter here. It's complete. Yeah, the Cowboys are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
This man ran the whole fucking clock out. We're playing fucking humble again. This Humble Jr.
On the draw, it's Pollard. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up second and goal. Here's Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
We don't kick field goals over here, buddy.
His third
we actually score touchdowns
now on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good.
We scored touchdowns
and that
here,
makes it a 7-3 lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
What else are we going to do? Go back to running the fucking ball every play?
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something.
We got a minute and a half
mustered something out of the drive.
That just shows how scary he is.
I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see.
You're not going to fucking run out of the pocket again, buddy.
They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants. Now Jones throwing on 3rd and long.
That's a fucking knockout. That should be a knockout.
And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line.
There's another example where defensive
I'm not even
coaches
chipping that, bro, trying to go for it.
Not allowing any run after the catch. They
cheat
gave
and
up
go
a few
for
more
it. I
yards
ain't
than they
tripping.
wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. A few things better than a big interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback who just threw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but to throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game, telling all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercept it. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone.
Second down throw it high
for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
Which to the why did not click on? I'm pressing to click on.
Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the Giants will take
I pressed to click on. What the fuck? Why did not click on to my fucking receiver?
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
That's crazy. Fuck it.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Out to the right here to Shepard. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. On 1st down, Jones. And he takes a shot on the release.
I wish you would have threw that ball at fucking Stephon Gilmore.
This defense is going to have to finish the
I wish you would have threw that
ball.
ball.
There's still a 2nd half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Jones throwing on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back.
Come on, bro.
So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2. If they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. So we've reached intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
Back cover 4.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Cooks with his second touchdown of the night. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes
you ran out, dummy.
Oh, and
what a bum. What a fucking bum. You ran out, you dummy.
In their book to try and buy some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure of executing in those situations? In this case, they didn't, and they gave up 2 points.
On the return is Jones.
What a fucking bum.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield.
That was slow. What a fucking dummy, bro. Like, what are you doing? Like, you don't see that your ass fucking stepped out?
Now that's complete downfield.
Where you going? Where you going? Put the skates on that boy, man. He left his fucking ankles at the 10-yard line, bro.
His third touchdown of the game and
you want to play me again? Fuck out of here. You wanted to play me again.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team
boy
on
left
their
his
back,
ankles at the fucking 10-yard line.
We're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Just keeping the play alive. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Weak as hell.
Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary,
that
though,
boy's ankle was
And
left.
I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free, and you'll find an open
I'm going to take this out this time, buddy.
Condensed near the goal line
there
on
you
the
go.
2-point conversion. All that exit, there's not any extra field, so it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Going back to trying to run the ball again, or what?
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take
Thank
it,
you.
sit,
Oh,
Stupid.
Jones has just thrown his
Stupid.
interception.
Stupid.
And he takes this one back
Stupid.
into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Marr now to add the extra point. And that will bump the lead up to 26.
I'm sorry, this man said he was going to whoop my ass again. Or shouldn't even say again. He said he was going to whoop my ass.
So
He was on my ass this game.
Following that pick
Okay,
six,
buddy.
and now the kick is away.
He should have listened to what I told him. You need to go practice more before you play
And
me.
that one will bounce out of the back of the end
You need to go
zone,
practice
so
more
we
before
will
he come
start
over and play with the big
here at
boys.
the 25.
I'm running basic ass coverage. I ain't even doing too much on him. That's how trash he
Giants
is.
offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
It's basic
Well, we
coverage.
haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a
This man has
one-score game,
34
as we go
fucking
into
passing
it,
yards, guys.
watching this blowout, let's just say it's been
34
unusual.
passing yards.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Jones.
Ooh, good
Well,
dot.
that's
Good
complete
dot.
to
Got me there.
Shepard. And he'll go out
Got me
near
there.
midfield at the 49.
Yeah, I ain't gonna fucking
Nice
do it. I don't
third
give a
down
fuck.
conversion and
Really
even
don't give a
20
shit.
yards. Throwing on first down. Jones.
Oh,
And
26. If you didn't even get my way, that's a
football, and
fucking
it's knocked
lurk.
away and
Oh my
incomplete.
God, that
As a
was a
defensive
lurk.
back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Third quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion left. To throw again on 2nd down. Jones. And this is dropped.
Nope, that's knocked
it's
out.
incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not
Good try,
reel it
though.
in.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
He's got
There
it
you
in,
go.
complete.
Finally, you might have figured something
And
out.
they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking
It's not gonna work every
end zone,
time, dog.
but it's incomplete.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw again.
That's double covered, dog.
And this is going to be intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to
Oh
get
my
the
goodness, of
football
course.
here
Now
as the
D-Law's
ball
hurt.
will come out to the 20. Well, to be
That's not
blunt,
gonna
not
play
a
me.
whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the third quarter, it would take something around
That's how they
miracle
gonna play me?
territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them
Yeah.
and find ways to
Bye-bye.
make play.
There he goes, left
Bye-bye.
side.
Bye-bye.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
Bye-bye.
CeeDee Lamb, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys get another
Good scoring.
third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good.
There we go.
And the lead
Fucking
grows even larger here.
pretty
in the
similar
third quarter.
fucking scores last game, except he ain't scored as much. He had 7 last game. Now he's got 3. There he goes crying in the chat now.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. A quick pass here. He's got Shepard. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. From the 31, Jones completes this again to Shepard. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the 1st. Throwing, Jones. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. To throw again on 2nd down. Jones. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete.
Very.
7 yards there and a 1st down. Now Jones.
Oh, pick. Oh, my God. That should be another pick. That should have been another pick, bro. Come on, man. That should have been another pick.
You have to put yourself in position to make plays just like that one we saw there.
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon
Oh my
Barkley.
gosh, that should have been a
He'll
pick.
go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. They'll look to throw again. He finds him again, Saquon Barkley. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Desperation time now. Here's Jones. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. So a big play there on 4th, and now 1st and 10 at the 30. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Spooked.
And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Oh my God, that's another pick, bro. Come on, man. Stop playing with me.
Incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds.
That's not
so it'll
there.
be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Good dive. Okay.
Touchdown, Giants.
How long was it taking? That was a good dive.
Saquon Barkley, 30 yards. And the Giants are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
And that's another route the defenders would vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Cowboys are able to recover. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Meanwhile, Prescott's throw taken in there by Cooks. He'll get it inside the 20, and they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Well, fans expect these primetime slots to deliver some of the best games each week. And, well, one team has certainly followed through with that tonight. Just an absolute clinic, Charles, on offense here. And they don't seem to be done trying to drive that football.
Yeah, and continue your theme about one team enjoying it. One fan base is enjoying it as well. The other fan base, they might disagree with what they've seen, but the one that's winning, they're certain.
I'm just trying to force it. I don't want to give a shit. I'm forcing it. I'm trying to get that dev. I don't even know if I have that dev game.
And the Giants
So I'm forcing it.
here at their own 32-yard line.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. It's zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
Bro, that's a sack.
But now a throw on first
I'm sorry, that's a
there,
sack. He's like already in the tackle animation before he even throws that ball.
This game overall, it's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jones.
Yes, D-Law.
Go down. A Cowboys sack. After that sack, 3rd and long. Tough spot for Jones and the Giants. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. And unable to connect. Incomplete.
Way to knock it away, Cam Smith. Way to knock that shit away, bro.
But it's going to bring up 4th down.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Might as well just give me this ball back because you ain't getting this first down. I promise you that. You ain't getting this first down. I can promise you that.
Try it here. He's back to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Shepard. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down.
I say you might as well just give me this ball back because you wasn't getting that first down.
The Giants go on 4th but come up empty. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Oh, I need that inside. I need my inside to fucking hold up on me, please.
They sack him back at the 36. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Here's Prescott. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Well,
I forgot I don't have power out
the
master.
defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
3rd and long for Prescott. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, this one probably not the close game you would expect or hope to see in prime time, CD. But, of course, that wasn't their intent in preparing for this one. They said they felt like their offense was ready to put up some points. And, my goodness, it has been a dominant display in front of a national audience.
Yeah, they thought it, and it certainly came to fruition, didn't it? They've been dominant in so many ways in this one. If you weren't paying attention to this group before, you certainly are now after seeing this type of victory from them.
He's got it.
Get in there. Fuck.
Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd
Fuck, get him the touchdown, man.
The receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Oh, Prescott here to throw. And that is caught.
Damn it.
But the back judge right there to say incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball.
Where?
This is going to be
Oh my God. What the fuck?
Giants are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
What a stand there defensively. They force the 3rd and goal, force them into what they think will
That
be
shit was wide open, and my guy stopped running.
The receivers and come away
What
with the
the
interception.
fuck?
Sounds simple, but that was really
That
well
shit's
done.
crazy.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about it. And now here is another interception. Well, there's two sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it, and I think about it awfully hard, but also you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player, you have to know the situation.
Thank you.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Oh boy, wanted to play.
Outside this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Steps away to his left.
I'll take another one.
And my goodness,
I'll take another
interception. And the Cowboys are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
And this
fuck
is
this
caught.
nigga. The fuck off my screen, bro. Get the fuck off my fucking field, bro.
Touchdown.
Get the fuck off my field, bro.
Marr on for the extra
Just
point.
put a fucking 50 on your head.
Now flags will
Just put a 50 on your head. I hope you don't fucking do some bullshit and try to lag this shit out.
Now if they wanted to, they could move the ball up to the 1 and go for 2.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because normally the ball's at the 2 when you go for 2. But if they want it now, enforce the penalty to the 1.
The fuck out of here.
But if they wanted to kick it,
You want to play me again?
Just move it up to the 10.
Right, move it up to the 10 if they still want to kick it.
You wanted to fucking play me again? Sometimes dudes just need to swallow their fucking pride and take their L and keep it pushing.
Up to send this one away.
And I played way worse this fucking game than I did the first one.
And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner. And one side, a really nice win in this one. They were good on offense.
I think I hit both my fucking trait games again too. Oh, I'm playing like ugly as hell. There we go. CeeDee Lamb, X Factor. I hit my fucking... I hit both my fucking dev games twice. Twice, bruh. Who the fuck you know be doing that shit? I'm out of here, bro. I'm taking my ass to bed. This man just fucking wasting my time twice. 2 hours of my life I could have got back. Y'all be smooth, man. Peace.